What's up, Phillyfield gang? How y'all doing? Patties, how are y'all doing? Eat with Phillyfield gang. EWPPG. Alright guys, so I told you all I wanted to do some rib tips today, Father's Day. Let's see. I'm not gonna do that many. I think this will be a nice little package to get. Alright. Hello EWPPG. Welcome back YouTube. How y'all doing? Okay, happy Father's Day to everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, alright? Today, simple, quick, and easy. All right, remember I told you guys I was watching Walt eat some of his rib tips that Cindy cooked for him the other day? So I went to Walmart, got me some rib tips, one little small package. I got me a cabbage. I've already cut up my onion and bell peppers, different colors. Here's my garlic. I'm gonna use some bacon. I'm not gonna steam it, I'm gonna fry the cabbage again. I know I said last time I would steam it, but not today. I got me one sweet potato, and I won't even eat a whole one. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm just going to slice it down the middle. Okay, I'm going to use some Velveeta shells and cheese today for real, but I'm going to soup them up and put them in these little ramekins and bake them. You know, I'm going to add my little touch on it, put my spin on it, and I think that's it. And we're going to have some cornbread, but I'm just going to make up some homemade cornbread, but I'm going to actually fry them and not bake it. So like cornbread patties, not hot water cornbread, but just some fried cornbread patties. Okay. All right, guys, let me get this stuff. I'm going to come back and season the meat. I'm going to let these boil for about 15 minutes. Then I'm going to bake them because it was like drizzling here. I would have fired up the grill, but it's sort of raining a little bit. So I'm not sure I don't want to get caught trying to grill in this rain. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. I've washed up our rib tips. Now we're just going to season them up and boil them for about 15 or 20 minutes because they're not really big. So it won't take them long to finish cooking in the oven. And I'll put the sauce on them and let them get nice and caramelized. But these are the rib tips I'm using. Looks like they just cut them up in rib tip style. I know you guys may use a different brand, but I've cooked these before. They're pretty good. Okay, I'm going to start with a little steak seasoning. Okay. A little bit of Soulful seasoning salt. Y'all know I like to put a little bit of everything. Onion and garlic powder. What are you all cooking today? What are you doing for the wonderful men in your lives? My dad's passed on, but honey, Jimmy Stewart was something else. Okay, some basil. Gramps is gone. Italian seasoning. But if Gramps is still here with me, you know I would have been cooking him a good meal, honey. And he would have been sitting right in the living room waiting. You know what he would have said? Damn, you ain't through yet? Some parsley. I'm like, Clyde, just because you had your dinner ready at 10 in the morning, I'm not like that. Okay. Red pepper. Yeah, I want them. You know I'm going to have some spice in my life. Indeed. And a little bit of this Saison complete. Okay, now I'm going to rub this all over the meat. Then like I said, I'm going to put it in a pot of boiling water, let them boil for a little while. Well, the water isn't boiling yet. Then we'll get started on the cabbage. I have that candy yam boiling. I only cook one, cut it in half. Gonna candy it down real good. Sugar, butter, cinnamon. Yes, indeed, honey. We're gonna have a nice little meal. No, nothing fancy. I didn't go out today. I'm cooking in the kitchen, all right? I'll be back. Okay, guys. So I have some bacon cut up, 2 slices. No, maybe 3 slices that I cut up in half. I chopped and washed my cabbage. I'm gonna put that in here. I'm not cooking a lot of cabbage today. I'm gonna go ahead and put the veggies in there and let those start cooking along with that. Give it such a pretty color. I'm going to add a little steak seasoning. I'm not adding Sazon to my cabbage today or my ribs. Okay, onion and garlic powder. I will add just a dab of sugar because cabbage is a little bitter, but I won't add a lot, guys. Maybe a half a teaspoon, if that much. I'll add the garlic in later because I don't want it to burn, okay? So you just want to season your cabbage now. Some basil. You know, I like to put a little bit of everything in there. A little Italian seasoning. A little oregano. Give it a little taste of it. A little Sazon complete. A dab of Soulful seasoning salt. Not much. Parsley. Okay. And black pepper. I'll tell y'all later why I love fried cabbage so much. I know Gramps fried it, but someone else in my family used to fry cabbage all the time as well. I have the sweet potato over there boiling. So everything's moving along. Now I'm just going to let this cook up. Get a nice little sear on it, color on it, and then I'll cut it down and let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. Alright, I'll bring you guys back. So I'm going to add the garlic now. Looking good. I'm going to let it continue to cook up there. It smells really good, guys. It smells so good. Like I said, we got those onion and bell pepper and garlic, the different color bell peppers, green, red, yellow. Alright, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar and some hot water. So I'm going to add a little sugar to it, about a half a teaspoon. Not much. Not much, guys. I'm going to add a little hot water. Then I'll let it just steam and cook, cover it up, and finish cooking. So I'm sort of steaming it in my own little way. Cut it down just a little bit. All right, there you go. I'm gonna start on the macaroni and cheese, okay? Cabbage is done. I have it on warm now, but it looks really good, just the way I want it. It's not, I don't like it too soft. I like for it to still have a little bite to it, but it looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the macaroni and cheese. The candy yams are done. It'll be time to eat in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, it is really, really hot. Okay, we're gonna add some butter to this. Okay, stir that up a little bit. Some evaporated milk or pet milk if you have it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna add a little more salt to it. We want it to have some flavor now. Not too much. Of course, some black pepper. I like to see pepper in mine. Or you can use white pepper if you don't want to actually see it. A little bit of this sour cream. Optional. You don't have to do it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to need some scissors for this. I'll be right back. Got that open. Let's pour this in here. This is the pack that actually came with it. Okay. And you know, this may not be enough for 4 ramekins. Now that I look at it, we'll see. Okay, I have some of this cheese I told you guys about. So I'm going to get a slice of this, and make sure your hands are clean. Slice of that Kobe Jack and cut that up in there. And some of this mild cheddar. And some of the Swiss. We're gonna spice it up a little bit. I'm not gonna put any pepper jack in it. Okay? Now, let's just, and these noodles, they're not done. Like I told you, they're al dente, all right? Okay, let me move this aside here. I'm gonna need these 2 here in a minute. Close this up. I'm through with the sour cream. Okay, get one of the ramekins here. Put the macaroni cheese in there. That's 1. I'll wipe those down. Make sure they're nice and clean before I put them in the oven. I might get 3 out of this. Yes. Not quite 4. Okay. That's why I didn't put an entire can of milk in here, because I knew it wasn't as much. Okay. All right, guys. I think these are gonna be good. Okay. So we have 3 of them, all right? Get some cheddar to go on top. You know, you want to finish it off nice and pretty. I'm going to cover these up with a little foil. I'm going to spray the foil and cover it up so it won't stick to it, okay? But I do want it to have a nice coating of cheese on top. Yes, I do. These are gonna be good. I didn't make a roux or anything, you know, I'm just winging it. Let's see. I don't think I need any more. This will do. Okay, now what I want to do, you guys can still see this, I want to add a little paprika on top. And a little parsley, give it a little greenness, okay? And those ribs are almost ready for me to take those out and get those ready for the oven as well. All right, I'm going to get some foil, spray the foil, cover these up, put these in the oven for about 20 minutes or so, if that long, and then we'll get to the ribs, okay? Still gotta make our cornbread too, all right? I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I wanted to show you, I sprayed this foil with some of this Baker's Joy. So now I'm going to just cover these up. Oh, and I put a little butter on the top of each, so I have a nice glowing finished coat, okay? I learned that from the Food Channel. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. I have the rib tips out. What I did, I just added a little bit more of each of the seasonings I put on them earlier, because they've been boiling in the water. I didn't put a lot, just a little bit more. Make sure they have flavor, okay? So now what we're going to do, whew, they're still hot too. I'm gonna add some Sweet Baby Ray's honey, barbecue sauce to them. Okay, try to get that all over them. So I'm gonna let them just bake and this sauce will cook into them, okay? They're not gonna be swimming in the sauce, but I want them to have that coating of sauce, okay? And you can put as much sauce as you want on yours. I actually think this is cleaning the bottle out. Okay. So I got all of those coated with the sauce. I'm going to put them in this pan. Okay. Then I'll put them in the oven and let them bake. Put this sauce in here. All right. That's what I wanted. Okay, I have those all ready. I'm gonna cover these up and let them bake. Then I'll take the foil off and let them bake for about another 10 minutes without the foil so they can just caramelize. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back making up the cornbread. I'm using some Wheatley buttermilk cornmeal mix. I used the rest of the evaporated milk. I put 1 egg in here, and I used about a cup of the mixture. Okay, and then a little whole milk as well. All right, we're gonna go over there and cook these up. Like I tell you, I'm not baking it. I'm going to fry them. Have us some fried cornbread patties. All right, let's get ready to cook these up. The ribs are baking and the macaroni and cheese is almost done. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat? I'm gonna put some butter on our griddle. Okay, that butter get melted all over the griddle here. I have it on about 250 right now. Okay. Start out with 2 on there. Okay, let's see. Yep. All right. They look really good. Then I'll put some butter on top. Okay. Make these big ones. I'm getting kind of sloppy with it. Okay. All right, let's flip these. Looks like they're ready to be flipped. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Needed a little assistance. Some big old cornbread pancakes. Mm-hmm. Okay. I do believe they're done. All right, guys, look like a stack of pancakes. All right, let's get ready to eat. Okay, guys, the macaroni and cheese is done out of the oven. See, still kind of hot. And so are the ribs, just the way I wanted them. Not too much sauce, but they do have sauce on them. Okay, let's fix our plate so we can sit down and chit chat and enjoy this soulful Father's Day meal. All right, EWPPG, it is time to eat this delicious soulful soul food Father's Day meal, all right, that we have cooked together. Let's bless the food. Bless this food that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our bodies. Amen. Okay, Drink up the rest of this little strawberry drink I have here. My Fanta strawberry. Okay, guys. So we did the mac and cheese and the ramekins. Okay. There'll be the shells, and I just added my little spin to them. We did all the cornbread patty pancakes. We have our rib tips. A nice little candy yam. I only cooked one and cut it in half. I'm gonna fix my mama a plate and give her the other half. And then we have our cabbages back here. See? Y'all get a good look at it? Okay. Oh, this looks good. My rib tips look just the way I like for them to look. They're not drowned in sauce. They're caramelized in the sauce. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, they look good. You know what? I'm gonna take me a piece of one. You're gonna have to get your fingers dirty for this meal, okay? This is a finger licking good meal right here. Let me tell you. Okay. Oh, let me get me a piece of this cornbread here. Some of these cabbages, fried cabbages. Oh, this cabbage is good with this cornbread. Some of these rib tips. They're so tender. Go in for the mac and cheese. Oh, this is so good. I know I said I was going to steam my cabbage the next time I did it, but I love fried cabbage. You know, Gramps wasn't the only one. My mom's mother, my nanny, we called her Nanny, she fried cabbage really good. I used to, one of my first real jobs, I worked at a college in the business office. I was the secretary. Wait a minute. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to get my fingers dirty today, guys. But, and I was talking to my Aunt Kathy earlier today, my mom's youngest sister, and we were talking about Nanny, and that just reminded me, you know, she used to fry cabbage really well. Well, when I worked at the college, a position came open in the cafeteria for a cook for the students. And I told my grandmother about it, and she got the job. And honey, when she came over there and started cooking, I remember one day she fried cabbage and rice, and we had meat and gravy, and honey, the staff and the students loved her fried cabbage. I think I got a picture of her. My mom's mother, Nanny. That was Gramps' wife. She was married to Gramps. But you know, people divorce, so they got a divorce. But that was my Gramps' wife, honey. They were both born in Beaumont, Texas. Nanny's from Beaumont, Texas. He never married again. Look at that. Look at that. Don't they look good, guys? They good. And they season good. I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot of... Oh, goodness. This is so good. The candy yams, the cabbage, just what I wanted. The ribs, and I cooked it myself. I'm so hungry. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons I fry cabbage a lot too. I was just raised on it, you know. Nanny fried it, Gramps fried it, and my mama fried it. And Nanny was a good cook too. She could bake and everything, you know. Of course, all my people, a lot of them originated from Louisiana. And she used to always call us Shan. That's a Louisiana name that they call kids. Come here, Shan. She called us that when we were younger. Oh, this is so good. Y'all, that's good. I know I didn't do them on the grill, but I'm telling you, they good. Y'all saw how I seasoned them up. Oh, that strawberry soda good. And this mac and cheese came out good too. You know, I just sort of threw that together. Look at that. Some mac and cheese, some of the candy yam back here, a piece of this cornbread, pancake. Okay. Did you all cook for Father's Day? I'm just really eating. Would you take your dads, if you're still lucky enough to have them, or your husbands? I know you didn't take them out, so I'm sure you cooked. Although there are some restaurants open, you know. I've gone through the drive-thrus. I just haven't dined in yet. Mac and cheese came out good. Look at that. My dad he passed. He's gone on, resting in love. Woo. I think I have a picture of him. If I do, I'll insert it if I can find it. So tell me if I look like him. I was his first and only daughter. Yep, I am the oldest. Then there's Big Lou. We used to tease Daddy. I think I told y'all. I was born in August of '65 and Big Lou came in October. Daddy was something else. His game was tough. Oh, goodness. That's good. Ooh, guys. I ate fast. I'm full now. That was good. I was hungry. Look at that. Give me one more bite. These cabbages are good. Everything really did come out good. So I hope you guys had a good dinner as well. We're going to have to talk about these big bone buffalo. A lot of people hadn't heard of it. A lot of people say they want to try it. That big bone buffalo was good yesterday. Get me one more bite of this here. I'm gonna take my mama plate. She gonna like this. I need one more piece of rib. They're so tender. Oh, okay. Let me clean up a little bit. Come back and talk about the big bone buffalo. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's dinner. Now let's read us a few comments. See what y'all thought about the big bone buffalo. How many of y'all have ever heard of big bone buffalo? It's common around here in Little Rock. I mean, I don't know. It's just a fish that I prefer. Okay, LSM Boutique. I'm hanging with you tonight, and it was a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for convincing me to get that big bone buffalo. It was amazing. I'm enjoying your show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you liked that fish. I'm glad I didn't ruin your dinner. All right, Lizzie Hatch. I miss our family members. They would say stuff off the cuff. Oh yeah, I certainly know my gramps did, honey. All the time. Martha Joe Williams. I've never heard of that fish before. What does it taste like? It just tastes good to me. It tastes like fish. I mean, it doesn't taste like catfish. It's a difference in the texture a little bit, but it's good. You just have to try it. SMB 770. My favorite southern cooking lady. I've never heard of big bone buffalo before, but the way you cooked that and got it looking, woo-wee, I love to try it. Well, woo-wee, you better try it. Tiana Pointer, Philly Phil, wow, I'm running to your house. It looks so delicious. I'll be there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Well, come on over and get you some buffalo, honey, or some rib tips today. Caroline, life is good. Puff Puff Gang in the house, in your house today. What's up, Puff Puff Gang? How y'all doing? I ain't forgot about y'all. Y'all know I ain't gonna forget about y'all. Oh, I'll be going to see Miss Cindy real soon, honey. Yes, I will. She says, I may have to second think buffalo fried fish moving forward. I am going to get some big bone cut buffalo this weekend. My mouth is watering as we speak. Keep grinding and stay safe. Yes, Caroline, get you some big bone buffalo. Tell them you want to cut big bone, okay? You saw how it looked. Look at the way mine looked when I was at the seafood market. And season it up, honey, and deep fried. I know you're going to like it. I know you're going to like it. She Radius. What's up, EWPPG? Ain't nothing like some hot, fresh fish, bread, and hot sauce. Keep cooking in the kitchen. You know your girl gonna keep cooking. Keep coming to the kitchen, all right? Debbie Henderson. Okay, so Unc and I both said we weren't crazy about buffalo, but might have to try it again soon. That looks really good. Love you. Can't believe y'all don't really like buffalo. Well, everyone to each his own, but try it. Try it again. Give it another try, okay? Because I'll eat catfish. I really would prefer a catfish steak instead of a fillet. But like I said, buffalo is just my first choice. Cynthia, thanks for the storytelling about your dad. Well, my granddad. It brings back memories. I love buffalo fish, but it's hard to find where I live sometimes. What state are you in, Cynthia? Anita Carter. Hi, Philly Phil. I'm going to the fish market to get me some big bone buffalo fish. Okay, well, honey, run on to the fish market. Rose for you. Hey, Philly Phil, your meal looks scrumptious. I like using Zatarain's, and I usually lightly season the fish and add a generous amount of Old Bay to the breading mix as well. Enjoy your evening. Okay, I'll remember that. Smitty Smith for my fish house know how to do boneless buffalo. What's the name of your fish house? OB, this looks amazing. You can cook, woman. Liked watching you and Walt. Yes, tell Walt I say what's up. I had me some rib tips today because I saw Walt eating some with his spinach the other day. Tasha Harkins. Hey, Philly Phil, that buffalo fish looks good. Have a blessed day and be safe in Arkansas. I will, honey. You too. Theresa Ross. Girl, ain't God good all the time, and all the time he good. Keep cooking in the kitchen. LaSharon Pettis, hey, I'm Philly Phil. Well, hey there, niece, how you doing out there in Vegas? Jay, looks good and sounds good. Now I want some. It was good, Jay. Joe Brown, how you doing, Joe? Love your background. All right, thank you. I'm glad you like seeing the food back there. B Sugar 100. Hey Philly Phil, how you doing? That big bone buffalo looks good. I never heard of it, but I sure want to try it now. I've been making certain dishes of yours, and I made the chicken that Michael showed us. The story time was good. Have a blessed one, sis. You know, I learned how to, I watched Michael cook chicken, and that's when I started really wanting to fry chicken. Learned how to do that from comedian Michael Allen myself, but a lot of times I know he takes it out the flour and lets it sit and put it back. I don't do that part, but other than that, yeah, I try to follow his recipe a lot. We do season it just a little different sometimes. Flavors of Family Love, Miss D. Can't find big bone buffalo here. Okay. Well, where are you? Pumpkin pie. Hi, Philly Phil. That fish looked and sounded delicious. I love some crunch on my fish too. Especially when you eat it. What's she say? Especially when you eat it with some bread. Glad you enjoyed it. Oh, and don't forget your mama wants some. Laugh out loud. Just kidding. I honestly, my battery about to go dead. She said, don't forget your mama wants some. Just kidding. I honestly have never heard of buffalo. I grew up on the east and we ate a lot of trout and those little sweet blue crabs. But if I ever see this, I'm going to try it. It was good. Extended grubs, yummy, delicious. Vicky Hughes, hey EWPPG and Philly Phil, big bone buffalo, yummy. Enjoy your weekend. You too. Marty B, hey Philly Phil, that big bone fish looks delicious. Joe Brown said you can cook. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Vera Donna, what's up, Philly Phil? That fish looks good and golden brown. I love buffalo fish and onions with my fish. Keep cooking in the kitchen those delicious meals. Ma'am. Okay, I will. Helen, such a nice weekend. I like the way you take us to shop with you and how you insert pics of your associates, etc. Girl, besides you knowing how to really cook, you put an expert video together. Now I gotta go find something to eat because you got me starving watching you eat delicious buffalo. I'm gonna go to Barrel Road and get me some big bone buffalo. Did you go get you some? Thank you on my videos. Hey, when I started, y'all know, y'all can go look at my first videos, but Scent and Mo took time to teach me a few things, and honey, helped me get a little bit of this together. Sure did. Sometimes people just nice and they'll take time out to help you. And hey, I sure do appreciate that. Scent, y'all go check out Scent Mo. Lizzie Hatch, video is so much clearer. You make food look so good. Yes, I finally got that ring light, remember? Hey, I didn't have good lighting at first. You know, you gotta start from the bottom and just keep moving on up. Hopefully I'm just gonna continue to get better for you guys, all right? Eat with C. Dang, that looks so good. And I enjoyed your video. Thank you. Angela Hyman, wow. Awesome video. Keep grinding. Julia Morton, hey Philly Phil, I bought me some big bone buffalo last week. Now you have made me change my whole Sunday dinner. I will be having big bone buffalo and spaghetti. Keep cooking in the kitchen. Did you have that? That sounds good too. She Bean. Okay, Chi-Town. Yeah, my brother. Dana Carey, my baby brother. My favorite fish, love it. Okay, some of y'all have heard of big bone buffalo. Television audio. Looking forward to my next video. Lady 69J, what kind of fish is big bone? Is it a part of the whiting, flounder, catfish, perch, snapper? Honey, I don't know. I think they catch some of these big buffalo here in the Arkansas River, but I buy mine at the meat market, fish market. I don't know. I don't know if it's a part, but I do like whiting too. I liked all of those fish that you named off. Penny, crude up. Good morning, Philly Phil. Your big bone buffalo fish and fries look delicious. I love to hear you talk about your grandfather and share your wonderful memories of him. That is so sweet. Keep cooking in the kitchen. Peace and blessings to you. Yeah, I love talking about Clyde Mouton, you guys. I'm telling you, I wish I had started my channel before he passed and he would have been sitting here with me talking stuff, looking at y'all, smoking his cigarette. All right, guys. Is this anyone's first time stopping by the channel? If it is, I need you to like this video. Leave a comment so I can read it on the next video. Now, press that red subscribe button. Press it again so you'll be one of the first to know whenever I drop a video. You'll always be notified, no matter what time of the morning, night, evening it drops, because you never know when your girl gonna drop a banger. All right? Okay. You never know where your girl's gonna be, what I'll be cooking, what I'll be baking. You just never know who I'll have in the kitchen with me. Well, I might go on location next time. You just never know. But one thing you do know, and you better always be ready, because Philly Phil might pop up with her camera and say, do you watch the show? Tell me a few things about yourself. You just never know. But You can tell them, say, we always welcome in Philly Phil's Kitchen. And you know what we have to do? We have to keep cooking in the kitchen. See y'all.
This is